Alrighty, welcome back, race fans. Tonight, round number 4 of season 16, the OP Super Speedway Buttkicker Unlimited Saturday Night Truck Series. Tonight, sponsored by Shane Ward here at Atlanta. I still don't know why they call it a Super Speedway, but to me, it's just a regular old fast mile-and-a-half track. Of course, myself, Josh from Medlock, Stephen Late here again with me tonight. Yes, I have a reason for that, because he's late.
Hey, I'm right on time.
Oh, man. Mr. Steven, how you doing tonight, buddy? Should be a pretty good race here, man. This track, since that repaved, man, has really turned Atlanta into something totally different from what we're used to seeing.
I don't remember if the last time I ran Atlanta it was the new repave or not, but it's coming out of turn 4 is a little tricky, especially in the draft. You get that extra speed, and you can get loose. Of course, coming down pit road especially here is pretty treacherous. So. But these guys can handle it. I mean, they're all good drivers, and I'm looking for a pretty good, decent race.
Yeah, I am too. We're going to see a lot of side-by-side, a lot of drafting, 3-wide even, I would assume. I would even roll out a 4-wide or 2 with these guys. I don't know if I would go 4-wide here, but these guys will probably end up doing so. But, we've got the pre-race analytics up already. 120 laps, 180 miles, unlimited tires. Now, fuel is 40%, Steven, so I believe it's probably going to put us around the 23 to 28 mark, because Daytona and Talladega, well, Daytona is 15 to 18, somewhere around in there. This is only a 1.5-mile track, so I believe it's going to be about 23 to 28 laps, somewhere around in there.
I would probably say good guess would be right around the 25 lap mark.
So about a quarter, about 25, 24, 25.
Yeah, I mean, these trucks, they don't get real good fuel mileage. If you want to call it that. They do burn fuel pretty good, so even in the draft you're still going to be burning quite a bit of fuel. So 45%, 40%.
Yeah.
I would definitely probably say the pit window will maybe open up a little earlier. It just depends on what their strategy is going to be.
Yeah, you'll be able to save a little bit more here than you would be at Talladega or Daytona, but still, nevertheless, I think fuel, it could come down to a fuel run out here tonight, no doubt about it. Since tires are unlimited, I really wouldn't throw that in there until closer to the end of the race. A chance for possibly green flag, late green flag pit stops, or if somebody's just trying to bank on a yellow but they don't get one, it could come down to a tire run or a tire problem. But I think for the most part it's going to be fuel. Now, pit road could be a dangerous problem, especially if you get 7, 8, 9, 10 cars coming down at one time. They got to hit that 45-mile-an-hour pit road speed, or they're going to be in some trouble down here. And we could have a few yellows, which will help them, possibly get their lap back. But pit, I think, is going to be a problem as well. And, of course, we got our pace speed here in Atlanta of 55. Now, we do got, the point standings as well, Stephen. Of course, Rick Seabrand's winning it last week. With that win, that locked himself in. Him, York, and DeBourgeois all got a win already, so they're good to go. But going just off the point standings here, we got Rick up at the top spot at 126. Dustin Loxton at second at 109. He's only 17 behind Rick. Bubba Winningham in third at 104, 22 behind the leader and 5 behind Dustin. Mark Mann at fourth at 100 even, 26 behind the leader and 4 behind Bubba. Nicholas Swing at fifth at 90, 36 behind the leader and 10 behind Mark. Logan York, one of the other drivers with a win on the season, in sixth at 87, 39 behind the leader and 3 behind Nicholas. Rick Sanchez in seventh at 86, 40 behind the leader and 1 behind Logan. Andy Brigante in 8th at 85, 41 behind the leader, and 1 behind Sanchez. Vicente Guerrero in 9th at 83, 43 behind the leader, and 2 behind Anthony. And James Mayer rounding out the top 10 in 10th at 80 points, 46 behind the leader, and 3 behind Vicente. We're going to take a look at 11th through 20th when we come back here, folks. We got the national anthem we got to play here, so give us just a few minutes. We'll be right back.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we're back. Qualifying is underway. Of course, like I said, we're going to look at 11th through 20th here in the point standings. Anthony English in 11th at 79. 47 behind the leader and 1 behind James. Adam Kildan 12 at 76, 50 behind the leader and 3 behind English. Peter DeBorgia, the other driver with the win on the season, in 13th at 75 points, 51 behind the leader and 1 behind Adam. Andrew Zanto in 14th at 71 points, 55 behind the leader and 4 behind Peter. EJ DeBoer in 15th at 70 even, 56 behind the leader and 1 behind Zanto. Casey Pfeiffer cracking the top 16 and 16th at 68, 58 behind the leader and 2 behind EJ. And then we have a 3-way tie for 17th between Kevin Freeze, Stephen Miles, and Harold Rothery. All 3 of them are at 66 points, 60 behind the leader and 2 behind Casey Pfeiffer. And Steve Rada is going to round out the top 20 and 20th at 65 points, 61 behind the leader, but only 1 behind Rothery, Miles, and Freeze. Of course, you know, the last race in 2024, folks. So I honestly thought we was racing next week. Well, unbeknownst to me, I look at the schedule today, Steven, and guess what? We're off. So,
well, you know, these guys need a break too. I mean, I know that with a long season and everything, it's nice to have a little break, you know, for Christmas and New Year's, and we got all that good stuff going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. We sure do. Mara's out there. Chinch, your parent. Derek Donna's out there. Derek says gallons per mile instead of miles per gallon in the truck.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
How many gallons per mile can you go? Well, I guess you're not wrong there. Brendan Kennedy's out there. Dylan said he was first. Well, yeah, he's first at something. I don't know what.
He probably did that at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
Probably. Well, Andrew Schroeder popping a new paint here tonight. He is running a Steelers truck, and I know the reason behind that as well. His significant other is he lost a bet. And so apparently she's a Steelers fan, he's a Jets fan, and the Steelers beat the Jets. So he has to run a Steelers truck tonight. So glad to...
He'll be just fine.
Well, I don't know if maybe he'll steal the win out here tonight. I mean, he flew last week, so yes, I went there.
Oh, he went flying.
Oh, but Cody Ober qualified, of course, underway. Coming out of the final 15 seconds here. Cody Ober, Stephen Miles, Shane Posey not coming out. But Cody Ober is out there, and it looks like Vicente may hold on to the top spot here. And Vicente is going to grab the pole. Now,
Amber said, yep, he sure did lose that bet.
Is she out there? Yeah, she is. All right. Yeah, he said she'd be watching, so I do not see Vicente in Discord. All right.
Let's see.
Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and grid them up here then, shall we? Let's get all that off here real quick. Let's grid them up here for the first time tonight. Vicente Guerrero grabbing the pole out here tonight at Atlanta. Congratulations to Vicente on the pole. Gabe Butler going to start on the outside of him in second. Peter DeBorgia third. Anthony English in fourth. Dustin Loxton fifth. Rick Sanchez sixth. Greg Martin in seventh. Andrew Zonto in eighth. Rick Seabrands ninth. And Ron Walters rounding out the top 10. Dave Hunt 11th. Andy Brigante 12th. Bubba Winningham in 13th. Larry Eddy 14th, Chris Bundy 15th, Dana Shepard 16th, Casey Pfeiffer 17th, and Douglas Johnson in 18th, Andrew Schroeder 19th, and James Mayer in 20th. Nicholas Wing 21st, Steve Roddick 22nd, Scott Weiss 23rd. That's of the qualifiers. Now, non-qualifiers are going to line up with Stephen Miles in 24th. Ernie Williams Jr., 25th. Shane Posey, 26th. Cody Ober, 27th. Guile Brooks, 28th. Mark Mann, 29th. Daniel Harrington in 30th. 30 drivers out here tonight.
Not a bad field.
Oh, and they all come in as soon as qualifying started. As they always do. So he lost the bet, so yep. Well, we'll be sure to give him a hard time out here tonight, Amber. I know he said something about he was gonna wear like a Steelers shirt or something out in public, but he said it would be more like a swimsuit for him. I guess he's tiny, so he decided to go ahead and do the paint, and yeah, I would pay to see that, him in a real tight Steelers shirt.
I wouldn't.
Oh man, Amber, you're gonna have to send me a picture so I can put it on OP Racing, buddy.
Oh, please don't send it to me though.
Well, if it's on
I got a
Maxspeed-
race with a guy on Monday and Wednesday night, so I don't need that image stuck in my head when I'm trying to run around a track at 190 mile an hour. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying.
Shut up, Dylan.
Oh man.
All right, I'm gonna take a picture of me in a Speedo and send it to you, Dylan.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh no! 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 No!
Get that image. I
No.
hope you sleep well tonight, Josh.
No! All right, well, here we go, folks. Coming to the Chevy Land Green here for the OP Super Speedway Saturday Night Buttkicker Unlimited Truck Series into the Geico start zone. Waiting on Vicente, the green flag. So here we go, folks. Chevy Land Green out. Boogity, folks. We're racing here tonight at Atlanta. Sponsored by Shane Ward. Big shout out to Shane. I'm changing my phone number, Dylan. Oh, man. All right, we're going to see a lot of side-by-side out here tonight. Atlanta Speedway, Atlanta Motor Speedway, Atlanta Super Speedway, Atlanta Super Duper. Well, when they wreck, let's just say it ain't pretty. So, first lap, though, is going to go to Mr. Butler. Dave out front. We'll drop it down already in front of Vicente here. Now Vicente looking for his first win. Anthony as well, likewise. Now Anthony Stephen already on the outside. Of course, fourth into first. It's not a huge jump, but when you're side by side like this, that's a jump.
Well, I mean, if these guys, I mean, you could go 3 wide. I mean, it's wide enough to comfortably go 3 wide. But it just still have to be patient. I mean, we've got 120 laps here, so.
Oh gosh, no. No. Oh, Chevy Land, of course. Bubba Winningham, always got to give a shout out to Bubba. MaxspeedTV Green Flag sponsored. Of course, Bubba does a lot for OP themselves. So, Bubba doesn't get a lot of shout outs, but, he deserves them. Now, if they stay side by side like this, now I could deal with this. The 06 Zonto popping a Christmas paint out there here tonight. Let's take a look at that. Well, maybe if I can turn the camera. I'm gonna do. Looks like,
Yeah, you are.
looks like he's got Coca-Cola throwback there. Wow, like that. Oh, his name is. Your name is not Chris Kringle, Zonto. Got Chris Kringle on top of his car, on top of his truck. All right. Ooh, you're opening up that door, and I know Sanchez is not afraid to go 3 wide. So, Anthony, you better close that door. Oh, you
Anthony
want to
is
make a
all
bet,
over.
Dylan?
Oh, it could go from a physical address to a P.O. box real quick.
Yep. Chris Bundy, Larry Eddy. Right now, just a lot of side-by-side. Speaking of the number 48 of Andrew Schroeder, let's get a good look at that Steelers truck. This is all for you, Amber. Of course, I know Andrew's gonna jump all over me off of this one, but it'd be all right. I'll just sick Amber on him. All right, well, he hanging back out here in 20th. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Casey Pfeiffer's blinking.
Oh, no. Now, that would be the number 765, and yeah, I cannot stay on him, so let's jump up here to Douglas Johnson, which is...
He's sporting a GM Goodwrench MaxspeedTV truck.
Who, Douglas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the Goodwrench. I don't see the MaxspeedTV. Oh, there it is. It's on the back.
It's on
yep.
the,
Yep.
on the bed lid there.
And, of course, we can't forget about our 43 Fat Chicks truck. Gotta bring that up every week.
Whoa. He got a little bit sideways there.
Who?
The 43. Looked like he did.
Dana?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, 965
Yeah.
into the wall.
That was Chris Bundy. And the Scots.com. 965, and he is a little squirrely. Well, we're on lap number 10 here, and I'm sure we're starting to see some of the tires kind of... I mean, tires do wear down. It's still Atlanta. They don't wear down as bad, but they do wear down. So tires...
Well, they won't wear as bad on this asphalt as they do on the concrete. But, you could probably get 18 to 20 laps on a set of tires.
Well,
did he really get the jets on there?
He did put jets on there. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. If you look at the front in between the Steelers, he's got jets written there.
I'm going to have to...
Just look at the broadcast on YouTube. If you got it pulled up, you'll be able to see it.
I see that, yeah. Right there on the hood.
Yeah.
Well, that's sorry, sucker. That's okay, Amber. I'll give him an earful Monday.
Oh, do y'all race Monday?
I think so.
Wow.
I'll have to, let me look real quick.
All right, while you're looking at that, we're looking at Santo up here to the 4th spot. Started 8, so he's up 4 spots from where he started. The 088 of Gabe Butler's back into the 5th spot. You got Ron Walters, Peter DeBourge. Peter back into the 7th spot after starting 3rd. Of course, Peter already has a win on the season. Ana Brigante started 12th and 9th. And Craig Martin is back into the back in the 10th spot right now after starting 7th, but still in the top 10. Dana Shepard, Rick Seabrands. Looks like Chris Bundy kind of hanging out. Still a lot of side-by-side going on. Larry Eddy. Larry! Hanging out right behind Bubba right now. That is not a bad place to be.
Well, I've got to give a shout out to that 53 truck, Mr. David Hunt. Dave Hunt got his first OP win the other night.
Really?
Yep. So congratulations to Dave. That was an awesome race. We had a good run. I don't think we had very many cautions, but man, he done a heck of a job. He worked his way up. I think he started mid-pack and kind of worked his way up and got up front and
never looked back.
It was a clean run at the end, and he ended up winning it. So
nice. And I think
big
Dave,
congratulations to you, Dave.
Yeah, I know Dave he's been in podium. He grabbed a lot of top 5s and stuff, but he has, as far as I know, he's never had a win. So awesome job. I've known Dave Hunt for quite a while. He races in another league we do over here on Max Speed. So I can't get enough of Dave Hunt. So,
But 83 is making a run on Bubba, right behind Bubba right now. That is Shane Posey.
Let's see here if I can find Shane. Where is Shane?
He's running in
There
23rd.
Yep, found him right here. He's running right here.
Oh, wrecking.
Oh, wrecking, yeah. Oh, somebody saved it.
Oh, everybody saved it.
I think they saved it, but we had a massive checkup.
Yeah, we did.
And it looked like it was up here at around Dana Shepherd here. Yeah, 3 wide. Oh, that's what happened. The 81 and the 43 got connected together, and everybody was able to check up, not get into one another. And I really can't look at it into further detail, but that's what I seen on that replay. I will give the honors to Steven to actually look at it more into detail once he can.
Well, I can.
He's having problems tonight, folks. So.
Well, I am.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Steve Ryder, get off the wall there, buddy. Up number 19 here, folks. We should be coming into that window for green flag pit stops. Now, they cannot pit from the high side. They will have to get on the bottom and pit from the bottom. So if they are stuck out there on the outside line, they are going to have to go all the way back around, and hopefully they don't run out of fuel. I mean, it's just part of the rules. Everybody right now that's on that inside line: Anthony English, Vicente, Gabe, Peter, I think that's Ron Walters. Oh, here we go, 3 wide again, 31 in the middle. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, looking back at that replay, Dana was coming down. Dustin tried to get that inside line. They were 3 wide. Don't think Dana really realized he was right there, and they just kind of made contact. And
oh no, Dave Hunt. Oh, what's going on with Dave? Oh no, we get to talking about him, and something happened. Looks like he got all bent out of shape. It looks like him and the 83. Oh, yep, contact made between him and the 83. That sent Dave Hunt down into the apron here. Now it looks like we've got some drivers coming down pit road here, Steven. So
look like Dave's got some damage to the rear. I'm trying to go back to see if there was a checkup and they got tagged or what.
Well, he got tagged, but oh no, Bubba. I think Bubba just got caught speeding down pit road. He just got a black flag. That's gonna hurt.
Oh no.
Yep. A lot of drivers down, a lot of them will be down here in a second. Vicente, English, Brigante, Winningham, and Johnson all down pit road. And now we've got another group coming down. Zonto, Butler, Bundy, Sanchez. Oh, we got a yellow. This is going to be... Oh, Steve Rada. I think Steve might have ran out of gas. As he was coming across the stripe, he was wiggly, and I think he ran out of gas. Shane Posey nowhere to go. Clobbers the 033 of Steve Rada. Oh, and I think Rada ran out of fuel.
Oh, Nicholas Wayne's got a black flag as well.
Oh, no. That ain't good. Oh, coming to lap number 25 here. Looks like Seabrand's bringing the rest of them down. Seabrand's, Logston, Eddie, Mann, Gael, It looks like Dave Hunt will probably be coming down. Shane Posey tried to get it back to pit road. I think he also ran out of fuel. Ooh. Oh, Stephen Miles' engine is smoking. Now, they do get one fast repair. You really don't want to have to use it early if you don't have to.
No.
Man.
Especially this early.
Yeah, we're only under about 95 to go now, so still a long way to go. Wow, Dylan. Our leader, Peter DeBorgia, is up front. With that yellow, that trapped a couple of drivers, or several drivers, a lap down.
It's all right, Josh. I'll send him a picture of me, a Speedo with a smiley face on the front.
Wow. We'll send him one and myself in a tutu.
Oh, good God.
It'll be a pink tutu.
Wag says no.
You're fired. That should be illegal. Oh, man. A federal case? It probably would be. Oh, man. So, let's see here. All right, so Rick Seabrand's Larry Eddy will be our leaders, looks like. And a lot of drivers getting waved around the pace truck. A lot of drivers.
Well, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 9 of them that's a lap down.
Yeah, and Steve Rod is 3 laps down, but I think from Stephen Miles, okay, he's just coming back out. Oh no, Wing got another black flag.
Oh.
That is 2 black flags that Wing has gotten in a matter of like 3 minutes. I think that one was for speeding off of pit road, I believe.
You gonna do it right.
Right? You have some exciting news you'll discuss later. All right, pace car is down to the safety of pit road. The Chevrolet green will be back out, and there it is. They got to go on green, and Rick Seabrand's on the loud pedal. Larry Eddy. Gonna just put it right behind him for now, but we're not gonna stay single file. I'll get it out in a minute. Andrew Schroeder, the first driver, a lap down. He's trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. That's a 0.25 there. That would be a Larry Eddy. Every time I see the 0.25, I'm thinking of Kevin.
He's in the 2.5.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes he hicks. It's a hiccup number.
Not with Steven. What? What you talking about, Wags?
I have no idea what he's talking about. The Nintendo 64 machine of Gael Brooks. I just love the paint. Nostalgic. Or nostalgic, however you want to pronounce it. Like pronouncing aluminum. We say aluminum, everybody else says aluminium. Don't get me started on that. Oh, we got got one going up sideways. Uh-oh. Did they save it?
They did.
They did. That was Zonto.
Zonto.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Zonto got tagged, and I don't know. Hey, that's controller work right there, buddy. Man.
I think that wall helped him out just a little bit.
I think it did too. Man, what a save by Zonto. Yeah, we went back and looked at it.
Ooh, he's got some right front damage too.
Oh, look, Vicente, man, all over the back of Rotor. Vicente is also a lap down. The driver's on the inside line, though. Larry Eddy, Rick Seabrand, Shane Posey, Dustin Logston, they are on the lead lap. And Gael Brooks as well. A lot of drivers up here, Steven, that are a lap down that are racing side by side with the lead pack.
Craig Martin, Andy Brigante, Daniel Harrington, all right there, right behind Vicente.
Ron Walters, throw him in there. Cody Ober, James Mayer, Bubba Winningham, a little bit further back, but yeah, I mean, he's still up here. I think Bubba's playing at the safest one right now. Be honest with you. He's got to keep that Chevy truck clean. So when he gets back to the shop, they don't, have to repair it. Wag said something about he's got some exciting news that he'll discuss later. That's what he was saying. I'm not sure exactly what he's talking about, but I'm sure we'll find out. Lap 35 here already. Wow, they are winding this race down quick. And you know, folks, that's what happens when you go green. Casey Pfeiffer, one of the new drivers with the guys this season. I think he came in toward the end of last season and come back out here this season, and he's really proven himself. And just like everybody else, though, Steven, he's been caught up in stuff that, had no place getting caught up in. But, that's just a product of super speedway racing. You're right there, you think you got a shot, and something happens, and, well, you get caught up in it.
Yeah, and it's happened to the best of us. So a black flag is a penalty, whether it's entering closed pit, exiting closed pit, speeding on the pit road, speeding off a pit road. They throw a black flag. It's basically a penalty that has to be served for a violation. Now, if it's a black flag with a orange ball on it, what we call a meatball, then that is means there's required damage to the car or truck that needs to be repaired before it can go back out on track. Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, meatball flag is when you got too much damage and you got to come down to get it fixed, or if you don't within 3 laps, it will kick you out.
Yep.
You will be DQ'd. All right, what happened to Mayer here? Oh, they went 3 wide behind him, but what happened to James Mayer? Looks like he goes high. Oh, I had to back off a little bit not to get into Rada. And backed off, went down, and oh, it looks like the 82 of Daniel Harrington. And who else was that in the middle here? Shane Posey got connected. James Mayer going to squeeze through that, and it was just calamity after that. Oh, man. Like James Mayer. That's what we was telling you, getting caught up into something that you shouldn't have got caught up in. Bubba was just the guy trying to get through that, and, well, guess what? He ends up T-boning James, and Unfortunately, that's going to put Bubba Winningham with a little bit of damage on the front. I don't know how much, but... Oh, yeah, it looks like he ran into another Chevy. Sorry, I had to. He's running a Chevy.
I can't say much. I drive a Chevy in real life and run a Ford. Well, I'll run a Chevy on the trucks.
1, 2, 3, 4. Man, a lot of black flags. Okay, everybody got theirs cleared.
Except for Mark.
Yeah, except for Mark. Wow. Okay, I think Mark's fine. I think he got his cleared too. Wow. Did you see that? Man, that thing lit up. I mean, we had black flag, black flag, black flag. I mean, it was just going all the way down through ATVO.
Yeah, it was.
Oh my gosh, I remember her doing that too. Got Gabe Butler coming down pit road. Rick Seabrands will be our leader. I think Gabe's coming down pit road. He's on the apron. He might. Yeah, he didn't come down when everybody else did, or he did come down. I think he missed his pit box, so he'll come back down. I would assume. Yeah, here he comes. That'll give the lead up to Rick Seabrands here. What's one of you out there watching right now? 8 likes, 2 shy from 10. Can we hit 20 likes out here tonight before the end of the broadcast? Now remember, no broadcast, and I mean absolutely none from me, anyway, next week.
No, I won't have anything on Sunday night for 2 weeks.
Okay, so you won't have any tomorrow, you won't have one tomorrow or next Sunday, so...
Correct.
Okay. All right, so no broadcast this coming up week. Will be off. I'm sure they'll do some fun run or something.
Oh, yeah.
No broadcast.
Well, I'm a little concerned about, and I'm going to steal this from one of our guys from Downforce. I'm a little concerned about 2025, Josh.
2025?
Yeah.
Why?
We're starting 2025 on a WTF.
Oh.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, right.
First, second, third. What in the world is going on there? Trying to keep it PG, buddy.
I know. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. You didn't get it? Don't worry about it. I ain't going to explain it. There we go. Coming to lap number 42 of 120. Rick Seabrands, Dustin Logston, Sanchez, Eddie Man, Wise, Shepard, English, Pfeiffer, Johnson. Out front, top 10. Chevrolet Green already out. Everybody on the loud pedal once again. And they come screaming down the back stretch. Golly, screaming meanies. Actually, these ain't the mini stocks, so. They are screaming, though.
Yes, they are. About 182, 184. 186 has been the highest. I see a 187.
Jeez. That's fast.
And a pickup, yeah.
I never knew you were a pickup.
Don't quit your day job, son. Don't quit your day job.
I have a day job. I got a night job.
Yeah, don't quit that either.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, Larry Eddie
Yeah.
is pushing the far out of Dustin Logston.
Yes, he is. Boy, I seen them in practice, man. They were hooking up. They were pump drafting. They were hooked together basically, and they were just rolling around the track.
It can be done. The only problem is you got to watch your temperatures.
Yep.
Got to be careful about that quick movements like that too, because you could hook them, not meaning to.
Yep, and it'll be a bad hook, line, and sinker, and I don't mean going fishing either. It'll be hook lining right into the wall.
Yep. You know, Derek, it could be a reflection of 2024, because I think we had a lot of those moments in 2024.
Yeah. 3 wide. Oh, here we go. More 3 wide action. Like Larry Eddy starting to fall back a little bit. Even got some more 3 wide up here. Santo onto the outside in the Christmas 06 truck. Oh, he's pushing it. Right on the outside of the lead.
Dang, Larry fell all the way back to 16th.
Wow.
And he's still falling back.
Yeah. He did pit, so I'm not sure. Maybe he's not liking what he's seeing up front. It would be a surprise. I mean, I don't think I'd want to be up here.
Well, I mean, his speeds aren't really, you know, he's still up in the 180s, mid 180s, high 180s. Ooh, he hit 188 mile an hour, so.
Jeez. Uh-oh. Something going on with Vicente. Oh, he's been out here 23 laps. He's going to have to come down. I would assume Craig Martin and Daniel Harrington will have to come down. Here comes Daniel now. He's been out here 24 laps. So different strategies already going on, Steven.
Yeah, Mark's been out here 20. Oh, never mind. He started 29th.
Oh, golly. Harrington got a black flag. Probably
yes, he did.
Speeding down pit road. Ugh.
Craig Martin will probably be the next to pit. He's been out here 23 laps. That's a new driver. I haven't seen that name before. Or was he here last?
I love it, Derek. I love it, Derek. I love it, Derek. Man. And that makes sense. Maybe we should just put everybody in the bed of a truck, because it seems like everybody drives safer if there's people in the bed of a truck. You know.
Not around our area.
Well, you do live in Oklahoma, so.
Well.
Don't worry, I live in Arkansas. It's just as bad here. Battle of the Ricks up front. Rick Sebrands, Rick Sanchez. Oh, somebody's into the wall. That's the 699. Oh, hard lit. That was Ron.
Oh, and they're collecting more.
Yeah, and they're still wrecking. Oh,
Caution's out.
That was Ron Walters.
Ooh, Schroeder involved.
Oh, no. Did he just hit the wall coming back through the tri-oval? Is that what happened to Ron? He just got a little bit too hot, got a little bit too squirrely, got hit the wall. That's what happened. Bounced him back down and right into traffic. And looks like they were still wrecking up here too. Yep. Oh no, that's where Andrew gets it. This is where everybody else ended up getting involved in this. This was after I think everybody had passed it. Oh, right there, Andrew. Let's see here. Where am I going? That was
the 088 of Gabe Butler's.
Gabe, yeah. Oh. Steve Arata is gonna get a piece of it. Peter DeBorgia, I don't know how in the world he got around that, but he did. Man, so yeah, yellow is out again. So I would assume everybody will come back down. Yep, here comes everybody back down pit road here. Ginger, wow. It's both. Now, in real racing, it should be called trouble. And online here, it's just called entertainment. Because at least online here, you don't have to worry about anything major. I mean, if you don't let go of your wheel in certain wrecks, then, well, it could snap your wrist. Or a finger.
Six to say.
But, looks like Sanchez, Shepard, Santo, Cypher, Seabrands, Mann, English, Luxton, Eddie, Wise. Well, this is going to help a few drivers get back on the lead lap here. So we're down to Ron Walters, Cody Ober, 1 lap down. Daniel Harrington, Andy Brigante, 2 laps down. And unfortunately, Steve Rada is 4 laps down. Still sitting on pit road here. Lap 54, folks.
Well, no, when I got my direct drive, I had everything turned up, not realizing what I was doing, and
So I could call you Bonehead.
Well, almost started calling me Thumbless.
Thumbless? Oh, wow.
Because that thing went to spinning around in my hand, and I didn't let go.
Yeah, it'll definitely snap it if you're not careful.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that those direct drives are just like a real wheel. You know, when you hit the wall, they're gonna let you feel it.
Oh yeah.
It's troubling entertainment. There we go, Ginger. I made up a new word for you. Troubling entertainment. Ooh, Casey. Take your blinker fluid there, buddy. All right. Well, Rick Sanchez, Dana Shepard, row 1. Be coming back to the green here. Lap number 55. Daniel Perrin out there. And the Chevy Land Green back out once again. Here we go, folks. All right. Well, where's my mouse? Can't find my mouse. There it is.
Shouldn't be on your desk.
It's somewhere. Yes, desktop. I mean, I'm running 3 screens and a laptop, so I've got a mouse without borders on, so I can move from my desktop to my laptop without using a second mouse and keyboard. And sometimes I get a little confused.
Just a little?
Shut up, Steve. Oh, buddy.
Good battling up. Oh, Zonto getting a little loose. He was able to control it. I don't see how.
I don't know how he does it with a controller.
I don't either.
He does. It's like Pfeiffer peeking out of the outside. I don't know if he's wanting to go to the back or what, but Mark Mann's not going to have any part of that. He's going to drop it down to the bottom. Yeah, Pfeiffer blinking out a little bit there. It looks like the 81 of Logston right behind him now. Inside line starting to form up, but they've only been out here at about 6 laps or so. So Don't see really anybody going to be jumping down pit road anytime soon.
I think the first one that's going to come down looks like it's going to be Bubba, but he's been out here 20 laps.
Yeah, Bubba, and then you've got Vicente, been out here 11. So that's about the only two that's going to have to pit sooner than everybody else.
Yep. Casey's still blinking out pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know if the 81 of Dustin is seeing that. We'll go cockpit here with Dustin and see if maybe he is seeing the same thing we're seeing. I just seen Anthony blink out there too.
Yeah, Anthony blinked out.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. Dustin's saying the same thing. Ernie Williams Jr. 091 inside. Back here running around that 10th spot. He started 25th. Having a good run here. Looks like Bubba now coming down pit road, I do believe. Yep, here he comes. He will be giving up the spot. He will be, you have to pit early here. Man, Casey. Like Mark Mann started 29th. He's already up into the 8th spot. I know Mara is out there. Lap 64, we are over the halfway mark here. Still plenty of laps to go. Big shout out to Shane Ward again out there for sponsoring tonight's race. A big shout out to Bubba Winningham for being a MaxspeedTV Green Flag sponsor for OP. Of course, a big shout out to all the admins over here at OP. I think these guys are ready for a break, though.
Yeah, I'm hoping I have all my stuff set up by the time we all start back, so. New computer, new rig, hopefully new monitor. We'll see about that. I'm still working on that one.
We gonna have our fourth different winner here tonight, Steven?
You know, you just never know. I mean, look at the guys up front. You know, Sanchez, Seabrands, Anthony. I mean, you know, Dana is running really good tonight. You know, Casey Pfeiffer, Zonto. You just never know what's going to happen on these type of races.
Yeah. At the Borgia York Seabrands. Now, Seabrands is up here with a win on the season already, but, you know, he's always trying to, you know, go for the stars, I guess you could say. Keep grabbing the wins, because that takes away from the other drivers to, you know, get the win you're in situation. So, you know, if Seabrands or, you know, Zonto or York pick up another win, then, you know, that, like I said, takes away from the other ones. And I don't see Logan out here tonight.
I didn't see him in the ATVO, so.
They are pushing about 15, 16 laps. So here, roughly in about another 5 to 8 laps, they'll be coming down pit road again. I think right now you just got to keep going. You cannot pit early.
Well, there's Logan out in chat. He's on vacation.
Oh! That's why he's not racing. He wanted to go ahead and get round 2 win. That way he'd get it out of the way. I see how it is. And they are getting awfully wiggly up here. Ooh, they're going to be coming up on... Who is that? Trying to find
Is that Bubba?
that might be Bubba. Yeah, that is Bubba. Bubba's already a lap down. They're going to go 3 wide with him onto the far outside line. They're going to put him another lap down. He's going to be 2 laps down, but everybody else is going to have to pit again, so... Oh, Vicente coming down pit road. Interesting.
Well, Vicente's been out there 23 laps, so...
Okay, all right, so... no surprise then. Like possibly maybe even some more.
Yeah, we're probably going to be getting close to that pit window here pretty soon. Craig Martin's been out 22 laps. Got everybody else has been out pretty much 20 laps.
Looks like Posey is down.
Yep. Casey is still blinking out bad.
Yeah, that is not good either. It looks like Craig Martin will be coming down here. Craig has been out here 23 laps, so about that 23 lap mark, Steven, is when we're seeing these guys really come down pit road, and I put it 23 to 28 laps. So it looks like Rick Sanchez dove off onto the backstretch here. He's going to come down pit road. I don't think he's the only one either. I think we had another one also drop down. We did. Don't know who that is. Oh, Cody Ober. Well, I guess dropping it down onto the back, off the back stretch here is when you're going to see a lot of... Whoa! Hello! Yeah, you seen that too, didn't you?
Yeah, I think he's probably going to get talked to about that move.
Mm-hmm.
Just to clarify what I was talking about, he was in that middle lane.
Yeah, Casey Pfeiffer, and he went...
And he locked it down on the track, and
got straight down to pit road.
That's what they're trying to... Oh, and I think we're wrecking up here too. Or brakes locked up in front of Dana Shepard.
A lot of pit stops. Anthony English, Rick Seabrands, Mark Mann, Gabe Butler, Scott Wise, Chris Bundy, Rick Seabrands, black flag. Scott Wise, black flag. Ernie Williams Jr., Dana Shepard, Zonto. Wow, man. 2 black flags. That hurts.
Yep.
And that was coming down pit road, so they will have... It'll be a hold. Ooh. Okay, I thought I seen another black flag, but I guess I was wrong.
I just showed 2.
Yep, Rick Seabrands and Scott Wise, yep.
Yep.
Looks like Larry Eddy, Dave Hunt, Peter DeBorgia, the rest of the group coming down. Anthony English and company already back out onto the track.
No, Brian, it's not the final pit stop.
No, we probably got at least one more. At least.
Yep.
Looking at here right now, we're setting at 4 cautions for 7 laps, 43 laps to go, 19 lead changes. So, yeah, we're going to be looking at least one more. At least. Ernie Williams Jr., Guy L. Like Guy L is coming back out. Ernie Williams coming back out. Rick Sanchez, Andrew Zonto, Anthony English, Mark Mann, Gabe Butler, Casey Pfeiffer, Shane Posey, Craig Martin, Vicente, and Peter. That's rounding out the top 10 after green flag pit stops. Andy Bergante got a black flag coming down pit road. Ouch. You hit the lick button? Oh, we got 10 licks. Like Guy L back down pit road. That might be a little bit too early. Okay. Maybe Guy L knows something we don't.
I think Andy took it behind the wall.
He did. Someone unlicked the like button. Like Cody Ober and Scott Wise duking it out back here for about 22nd. Now they are a lap down, but that's still a battle for that spot. Boy, that 11 of Cody Ober. He got way up there close to the 31. Well, it's 31 on the truck. I think it's supposed to be the 950 of Scott Wise. Once you e-licked it, it's yours forever. Wow.
Oh, Cody loose. Cody really loose. He saved it. Wow.
Yeah, as soon as I get off of Cody and go back to the front, something happened. Seth Groover out there. How you doing, Seth? Like Peter DeBorgia and Chris Bundy. Looks like we've got some battling back here to figure out who's leading this group. That is the 83 of Shane Posey. Looks like Bubba back down pit road. IL is also in his pit box.
I was looking at Cody Ober's truck. It says cactus juice. For those with a natural curiosity, drink cactus juice. It'll quench you. Ooh, Cody loose again, hitting that apron.
Ooh.
I didn't know quenchier was a actual word.
Quenchier?
Nothing's, yeah, it says nothing's quenchier on the side of his truck.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
He's got some damage to that front end, too.
Who?
That may be why he's getting loose.
Yeah, I see that. He's got the 091 of Ernie Williams Jr. Right behind him as well. And
No.
Ernie is really getting all over the back end. Oh, baby! Ooh! Douglas Johnson? No, that wasn't Douglas Johnson. Who was that? That was the 699. That was Ron Walters. Wow, boy, that was close. All right, well, check through the field. Lap 87. Should be lap 88. There it went. It updated.
He's got a. I'm still looking at Cody. He's got a Skeletor helmet on from He-Man. Is what it looks like.
That would be on a gyro cam. Oh yeah, we can see that now. Right. That's like that's amazing. Man, the time that it takes for them to paint those, golly. Well, Rick Sanchez, Zonto English, Mann, Butler, Pfeiffer, they have all caught up to the back end. Oh, the Dana Shepard is even up here with them. He is a lap down, the first driver a lap down, but that group has all caught up to Ernie Williams Jr., Cody Ober, and Ron Walters, and they're not going to look back. Boy, Rick Sanchez, man, he is using every bit of that draft, even with the lap cars, just using every single bit of the draft he can. Here comes Zonto.
So I was sitting here. Apparently, I was on the rules tab of iRacing.
Yeah.
There's pit entry rule.
Oh, really?
It says all cars must enter the pits at the entry of turn 3 by having all 4 wheels below the painted orange square and staying below the white line that follows for the entire corner that leads to the pit entry.
Wow. That's iRacing. That's not league. That's
Nope,
iRacing.
iRacing.
So that's the track.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Kind of what I was thinking. So I'm wondering if that's what's throwing the black flags.
That's a very big possibility that they're not entering it at the correct time. Right now, a whole bunch of single file going on. Should be getting ready to do at least their final bout of pit stops here momentarily. Well, here they go. Vicente, Jane, all down pit road, and ooh, Vicente scraping the grass there a little bit.
Oh, Rick Sanchez is in the middle between Ernie Williams Jr. and Cody Ober.
Yeah, I don't know if
and he's using them to get ahead of Andrew.
Yeah.
So here comes Rick down. Maybe, yeah, right there. Yeah, I seen that yellow box. So that's what the black flags were for.
Yeah. Looks like Craig Martin also coming down pit road here as we speak. Interesting. I never knew that here at Atlanta. That is brand new to me. Cody Ober coming down pit road. Douglas Johnson down pit road. Well, this is the final pit stop.
Could be.
Yep, I am going to go cockpit here. I'm going to see if maybe I can find a driver or two that's going to come down pit road, because I really got to see how this works out.
Well, looks like Zonto's coming down. Well, he just went down the pit road.
Dana Shepard is down. Well, as soon as I'm going to stay on Mark Mann here. He is running up behind Anthony English right now, and I know these guys are going to have to come down at some point. So I'm going to hang out right here with Mark and Anthony, and, you know, we're going to see exactly where they do come down onto the... Wow! Well, Mark
About
Mann,
the middle of the backstretch.
Mark Mann came down, like, right as he got out of turn 2.
Yep.
He's like, I ain't getting no black flag. Whoop! Wow. Whoa.
Oh, Peter up on the grass.
He got a black flag. Where he come down, though, because I got to see this. Did he come down? Well, he come down way before...
Yeah, but if he doesn't maintain...
Oh, he's got to maintain it. Oh, that's right. Oh, man. Looks like Gabe Butler down.
Oh, Casey blinked out right in front of him.
Oh.
So he locked it up and slid out to the grass,
Oh, no, that hurt. Oh.
Well, that might be clearable.
It could be. Well, Peter is an admin, so...
Yeah, but he won't clear it.
Yeah, he won't. Yeah, oh, Gabe's having problems. He is on pit road. Gabe's having problems. Oh, it looks like he got it into his pit box here, but, man, he had to back up. Go forward, back up. 20 to go, folks. Wow, man. You have really...
No, he served it. He had a 50-second pit box time.
Box. Wow.
Dana. Derek. Oh God.
I mean, we could sing opera. What?
No, he said Oprah show.
Oh, Oprah. Okay.
Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, okay. Oh, we could just sing opera. That'd be a little bit better. Anthony English, Mark Mann, Rick Sanchez, James Mayer, and the 091 of Ernie Williams Jr. Now, Ernie Williams Jr. is 2 laps down, but he is up here with the leaders. Donto is actually in the 5th spot, right behind Ernie Williams Jr., bringing Mr. Wing. I haven't talked much about Nicholas tonight, but you know, he has put himself up into the 6th spot here late in the race, Steven. He's put himself in a very good position.
Yes, he has. You know, and a lot of that is just avoiding all the stuff and, you know, going in pits with a group.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Be careful, Wing. I know you got a controller guy ahead of you. You don't know where he's going, but just be careful. Looks like Nicholas is going to use that outside line. He's going to steal some draft off of the 06. Try to grab the 091's draft. Oh, Santos. He told you. You didn't know where he was going. Now I'm picking on Santos. Man, I don't know how Nicholas got that to work, but he did. Man. Craig Martin blinking out too. That's not good. Craig right in the middle of this group. Dana Shepard, Casey Pfeiffer, Donto, 388. That's Doug. When you're in the middle of traffic like that, you start blinking out. You know, me as a driver, when I was driving, if I started blinking and I know I was blinking and I was told I was blinking, I'd get out of the way. Because I don't want to cause my blinking issues to wreck somebody. You know, that's just not the way it should be. And
who was that? That was 91.
Oh,
Scraping the wall.
Ernie Williams Jr. Black flag would be easier to deal with. A meatball is, you know, major damage, required damage on your vehicle that you have to get fixed within 3 laps. You have to come down pit road within 3 laps, or it will DQ you. The same with the black flag. And now, some black flags, like speeding off of pit road under caution, then you'll get sent to the end of the longest line. But for the most part, you get a pit road or a pit box hold, and that hurts.
Yeah, it does.
That hurts. But it's easier to deal with. Now, if you got a fast repair and you got a meatball, use your fast repair. But I would say just a regular old black flag would be the easiest.
Yeah, Wag, we missed you like I missed a rock in my shoe, buddy.
Wow, you went there.
I went there. Yeah, Netsby, blinking it could get frustrating, especially if they're still running fast, you know, because they disappear. You don't know where they're going to come back. And yeah, it's netcode is just frustrating because that causes a lot of problems, causes a lot of wrecks.
Racing gloves, you mean, are off? Or boxing gloves? Oh, gosh. Oh, Steven, now you're getting picked on.
Wow.
10 to go, guys. 10 to go. With a 9
I'd rather be a walking netcode than a walking meatball. So. Touche, sir. Touche.
Walking netcode. And speaking of that, real quick, we're winding down the laps here, but real quick, go to YouTube and type in if real life was netcode or real life had glitches. Oh my gosh, people, you guys will laugh so hard. It's funny. The time and the effort people making those videos, it is insane. Look, watching Shane Posey coming up to the outside. That is the 81 of Dustin as well, but Dustin is several laps down.
We've lost 3 more drivers took it behind the wall. Ernie Williams Jr., Cody Ober, and Gail Brooks.
Man.
Congratulations, Wags.
I guess. Now a league owner. I thought you was already a league owner. Honestly, I thought you was. Hey, congratulations, Matt. I honestly just thought you was. Oops,
yeah, Nesby nailed it right on the head there, Josh. Both cause wrecks that the individual doesn't have control of, and both happen almost out of nowhere.
Yep, you're right about that. That is for sure. All right, who's going to make the first move here? Going to be 5 to go next time by, and who do we got on the outside here? Oh, somebody's coming down pit road.
That's
Vicente.
Vicente.
Oh no! Oh, he pitted 21 laps ago. Oh no!
Yeah, Shane Posey's been out 20.
No, I don't think those guys have enough fuel.
I don't think. Well, no.
5 car makes the first move. That'd be Rick Sanchez. I don't know. Here comes James Mayer, Mr. Jim. Well, everybody calls him Jim. I call him James because that's what I know him by. So every time they change it on me and put Jim Mayer in here, I'm like, who's that? You know. 4 to go. Side by side. They're going to get a little bit racy up front. They've seen the single file. Now we're going to be a side by side, and I still would not rule out some 3 wide here before it's all said and done. Uh-oh, we got more
Rick's
coming
down pit road.
Yep, 21 laps for Rick, 21 laps for Craig. Oh, no, that hurts. Oh, 3 to go. They're banking on a yellow. You get a late race yellow, that's going to change everything.
Oh, yeah.
Next time by will be 2 to go, so.
Of course, Dana being a lap down, he's still up here with these guys, but he may just be trying to push somebody to get them a win, you know?
Well, we're going to hit the 2 to go here at the stripe, so all we got to do now is make it around one more time for the white flag. We get to the white flag, then whatever happens after that happens. If we get a yellow before the white flag, we'll rack it up, stack it up, do it for the first GWC attempt. And as good as they're racing, I don't foresee one happening. But then again, we're only in between 3 and 4. So.
No, they're going to make it.
Yep.
White flag's fixing to come out, and
Yep, there it is. White flag in the air. One more time around. Here we go. And there went my soda. Shut up, Steve. It was empty, so that was a good thing. Anthony English, James Mayer fighting on the fighting at the front here. Anthony on the bottom, James on the top. Can James get that push from the 98? Oh! We got him going around too. They're gonna wreck. Anthony English gonna pull it out here tonight. Wow! Oh, man, and Nicholas Wayne gonna squeeze through that. We got to get a replay on this. Nicholas Wayne gonna squeeze through this and grab. Oh, he was in the 98. And grab a 3rd place. I mean, he is just on the throttle here with the 765, and I mean, I don't. Golly, that was close. Good night! Wow. Well, Nicholas Wing, though, 3rd here tonight. Mark Manning 2nd, and Anthony English grabbing the victory here tonight. What a win by Anthony. And that's going to lock himself into the playoffs. Or the starts, of course. But what a run there by Anthony here tonight. We'll get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show as soon as I do some rewinding here. Make sure I get Nicholas Wing's truck. There we go, right there. So, alrighty, folks. We'll give us just a minute. We'll get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. We'll be right back. Well, alrighty, folks, we're back. We've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. We're going to pull down Mr. Nicholas Wing out here tonight. Nicholas Wing just started back in 21st. Decided to start toward the back. And, you know, we had a few yellows out here tonight. But, man, y'all had a lot of action down there, including some green flag pit stops. But, I mean, you held on to it. You kept going. You never gave up, man. Awesome job. Good podium finish. Good points night for you, buddy. Man, talk about it. You're rolling out here tonight, and then, of course, the mayhem that ensued there at the end. You pushed Casey out of the way, basically, and you never looked back. You kept your foot on the loud pedal, buddy. Talk about it.
Well, first pit stop, I completely screwed up, and I was about ready to kill half the field that was in front of me, so I just pulled out and bailed, and that put me a little behind. Caution came out, caught the brake there, avoided a few wrecks, and at the end, just tried to get the best I could without causing the least worst of damage.
All right, yeah, and you know it could have went south, but you know like I said, you seen they were wrecking. You know Casey's right there. He spins, and he's right in front of you. I mean you really had nowhere to go except forward. So. What was going through your mind seeing Casey go sideways, and then you just have to stay on the gas pedal?
Just try getting in some of his orange Fanta.
Okay. I guess if that's the way you want to put it. Oh, man. Well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy, man. Good podium, you know, getting into, you know, Christmas break, New Year's break. You know, we're going to be off all week next week, so no races over here at OP. You know, when we come back, though, that will be on January 4th. Daytona night, Daytona 250 at the new Daytona. How do you feel about Daytona?
It's Daytona. I'd prefer Daytona over Atlanta racing.
Think you got something for everybody?
If I can avoid all the wrecks and all the chaos, I should be fine.
Alrighty, well, awesome job, Nick, man. Awesome third place out here tonight. Do you have any final thought shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your third place victory? And, of course, you know, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Nick. Mike's yours.
I'd like to thank all the sponsors of the league and you guys, and thank Ed for not being here again because he's sick in bed, but we'll get going. And I'll have a happy holidays and don't get sick.
Yeah, right. Alrighty, Nick. Yeah, you said Ed is sick, right?
Yeah, he messaged me right before the league was going to race, and he says, well, I went on my trip and now I'm sick.
Oh no, well, man, get to feeling better, Ed. Man, I hate it. Hate hearing that, man. Alrighty, well, Nick, go celebrate your third place, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, buddy.
Yeah, you too.
You too, bud. Alright, well, that is gonna bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, Mr. Mark Man of the 04, right behind Anthony English. And Mark, mayhem ensued, but you were right there. It kind of happened behind y'all, man. Talk about it. The race here tonight, green flag pit stops. We even had some 3 wide out there. Even some yellows, but it was kind of tame, you know, for, you know, Atlanta. But, man, talk about it. Great race.
Yeah, it was all right. It was a little boring, a little stagnant for me, for my liking, but you know, I just kind of came down the fuel there. You know, it really came down the pits too. I don't know, and then I don't know. It was just I just kind of rode behind a bunch of people tonight and saved fuel, and next thing you know, I was in second place, and the rest is history. There really wasn't anything complicated about it, actually.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you had any complications during the race out here tonight. You started back in 29, which you always usually start toward the back, whether you know, qualify and still start toward the middle to the back of the pack, or you don't qualify at all and it just puts you wherever. Was it hard passing out here tonight? Well, I
Yes.
mean, it was. Talk about
Yeah,
that.
it was very hard to pass. I was only on the outside maybe once or twice and tried to make some moves, but it just wasn't working. So I just figured I'd stay on the bottom, and then there at the end, I saw Jim was making a run, and I couldn't really get Anthony so I could get clear ahead of me. So it was just kind of, and he beat me off pit road, so he kind of earned that spot. It's just kind of the way it worked. It really wasn't, the dynamic kind of race super speedways bring,
Yeah.
which, but some people, like the right fronts fell off some, and and you had the lift in the turns and things like that, and that's all good.
Yeah.
It's cool. I
It's
had
a
fun.
different style of I get super speedway racing.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
though this is not a super speedway. I'm sorry.
I agree with that. This is not a super speedway because when things are dynamic, the tires fall off and this and that, and lifting and minding your P's and Q's comes into play a lot more. But overall, I had fun and hanging out with the guys tonight, and nice little nightcap for a Saturday.
Yeah. Getting into the, Christmas and New Year's break here coming up
Yeah,
this week. So, with that being said, though, when we do come back, we'll be at the new Daytona, back to actual super speedway
yep.
racing.
That's
So,
what I. Yes, sir.
talk about it real quick. What do you got plans for the new Daytona here when we come back?
Hit the gas pedal, hold it down. That's about it, bro.
Go
And
fast, turn left, right?
that's right, and see where the chips fall at the end.
Yeah, all righty, man. Well, awesome job out here tonight. Good points tonight for you as well. Of course, you and Mara and all the family up there, of course, have a, Merry Christmas,
you.
Happy New Year. And with that being said, buddy, any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you would like to give before you go celebrate and get ready for Christmas and New Year's?
Sure. Merry Christmas to you and your family, brother.
Thank you.
And thanks to all Max Speed does. I enjoy the broadcasting. And thanks to all the admins over at OP. That's not an easy job, and we appreciate everything they do to give us a place to race on Saturday nights. And hi to Mara and all the fans watching at home, and everybody I race with tonight.
All righty, Mark. We'll go celebrate your P2 out here tonight, buddy. We'll see you in 2 weeks, bud.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you. All right, well, that is gonna bring us to our winner here tonight, Mr. Anthony English, grabbing his first win of the season. And, well, Anthony, 4 races down, 4 different winners.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I seen your Facebook post earlier when you did your normal post, and you said something about 4th different winner, and well, what a way to do it, man. Grab it and lock yourself in now for the chase, per the starts, of course, which we'll know you'll get it. But, talk about it. Atlanta, even though some people call it a super speedway, I still call it a motor speedway. To me, it's still a speedway. But, with the new repave and the new layout, it really changed this track up to more of a super speedway style racing. But tire wear does still kind of come into play, I would assume, man. Talk about it, buddy. You started up toward the front, and, well, you won the race, man. We got to hear it from you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I definitely hats off to anybody that runs on Saturday. Anybody's got a chance to win. That's why I made my post the way I did. I just had a feeling somebody different was going to win again coming into this weekend and whatnot. Nothing against Peter Logan or Rick for their wins or whatnot. I know Logan York wasn't going to be here, so that was one you didn't have to worry about repeating. And Seabrands you can never count out, and
Yeah.
same thing with Peter. Peter's always usually up on the wheel the whole race, and you just never know. But yeah, I had a good feeling it was going to be another different winner tonight, and I was hoping it was me. I love Atlanta. Like I love the new layout. I love the new setup. I know it's still like an in-betweener. Like track position matters and stuff like that when it comes to where you're running or where you're trying to run. And like tonight, just for example, it ended up turning into more of a fuel race. Fuel strategy played a huge part in the last half of the race. And
Yeah.
I got to learn that early because you seen me, Gabe, and a couple others. We were out front that whole first run, and we had to pit so early. Well, after we ended up pitting, the caution came out right after they lapped us. So we had to stay out, take the wave around just to get back on the lead lap and stuff like that. So from that point on, I kind of shifted my mindset to where I rode the rest of the night. I just got in the bottom lane and every time we got rolling, I just save fuel. And when we got this last run here with these last few pit stops, that's what me, Mark, and Rick, and a couple other guys were doing. We were just mass fuel saving on the bottom, just letting everybody else burn up their stuff, and we ended up just barely being able to squeak it out on a 2-stop race with was it 2-stop or 3-stop? I can't even remember now. But we ended up just barely being able to squeak out enough fuel to stay up front, keep the track position, and get ourselves some nice finishing positions.
Yeah, when y'all started that last stint there, after what we thought was the final pit stops, which technically for most it was, but Sanchez had to come down, Martin had to come down, Guerrero had to come down. I was like, oh man, those guys didn't have enough fuel to make it. Like you said, it came down to a fuel strategy. You were out there 20 laps, you and a bunch of others. And it also looks like the 06 of Zonto. He was out there 21 laps. So I know y'all was on the cusp of getting close to, getting to that, the fuel there. How close was y'all exactly?
I kept it full throttle after we crossed the line, and I started stuttering coming back into 3. I barely had enough fuel to do a little whip around burnout, and that was it, and I was out.
So my 23 to 28 laps was a little on the overshoot there.
A little, yeah. If you were super fuel saving, 20, 21, 22 was about the max. I think Gabe did a 22 or 23 lap run early in the run, and that would have probably been the highest of the whole race for anybody. Okay. I don't know how Gabe was able to stay out a lap longer than what me, Rick, and Mark and all that did.
Probably clutching it.
He saved a lot more than what we did.
He probably
I do some clutching and stuff too, but it's harder to do the clutch in and the shutting on and off and stuff like that when you're at Atlanta, because you still got to keep momentum. You still got to stay up on the guy in front of his butt. Mm-hmm. You fall too far back, you end up in too much drag, and you still end up using a little bit more fuel than what you could and all that. But yeah, me and Mark we were close on that first stint to being able to go another lap. We were like 0.1 of fuel for maybe being able to push another lap, but we didn't want to push our luck. And then after we pit for this last stint here, I was 0.2 to the bad. And I don't know if you noticed, but I wasn't running full throttle. Like the first 10, 15 laps, I wasn't even running full throttle. Not until that second line popped up, I actually started gunning it and staying throttle down and stuff. Like we were saving that whole final stint, the whole time too. And because you never know when the cautions can come out, how much fuel you're gonna need for like a green, white checkered or whatnot and stuff. But in the end, it ended up playing out just about how we wanted it. I mean, Jim should have got a little bit better finish. I seen they had a little bit of contact there coming to the line and stuff and all that. But other than that, I think team did pretty good tonight. Yeah. Bummer for Rick. He got a pit road penalty and stuff in the new pitting format and all that jazz, which was something new for us all tonight too. A lot of us haven't ran the new pit entrance location at the beginning of 3 and stuff since the patch came out, and so it got everybody really familiar with it tonight with how many green flag stuff we had.
Yeah, I know. At one point, I think it was just black flag popping up left and right on ATVO, because now I can see who gets black flag, who doesn't. So man, if 1 popped up, 2 popped up, and that was like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, and then next thing you know, they all get cleared. I would assume, but Mark Mann's didn't, and then I guess his got cleared too. But I guess, because that was new to me too. I don't ever remember that being here at Atlanta. Did that just come out?
They changed it with the patch they had last Monday or whatever.
Oh, okay. Whatever. I don't ever read the patch notes.
So this is the mandatory way you pit at Atlanta now. It's because you can't change or anything. So this is the way it'll be going forward.
Okay, so this is iRacing, not a league. You have to do that out of 2. You have to come down. Yep. Wow.
Yeah, I think they probably did it for more of a safety issue for like the officials and stuff, because I know trying to pit, whipping it down in the middle of 3 and 4 and getting woed up and stuff like that. There was a lot of conflict with that. Even the races that we did in the past, you'd have a lot of people running into each other, people running people over, not knowing that they're pitting and trying to go to the bottom lane and all that. So I honestly like the change. I think it cleaned up pitting in general for Atlanta now. So I think it removed a little bit of headache for some of us. You just got to be a little bit more on it. Like you could drive in there hard. Just make sure you don't get above that white box set of lines and
Yeah.
and you're golden.
There
You
you
didn't
go.
have to slow down for pit road speed until you got to the concrete.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, everybody learned something new tonight, including myself. So we all learned at one point. So, Anthony, awesome job, awesome win out here tonight, buddy. Of course, getting getting into Christmas and New Year's break here coming up, buddy. But when we come back, we got Daytona, back to super speedway action. How do you feel
Yep.
about Daytona?
Oh, looking forward to it. Looking forward to a little bit of break too. I think this is the last OP League race until the New Year. So, big shout out to everybody who did make it tonight and who was running and took time out from, what is essentially almost a holiday weekend now at this point.
Yeah.
To come race and stuff. We had a good field tonight, 30 drivers, and I figured it'd be a little bit lower because it was so close to Christmas, but I'm happy with it. We've been doing pretty good the last few weeks with numbers and stuff, which is awesome to see all these guys come out and race us with us and stuff. We love numbers. We love big numbers.
Yeah. We definitely love big numbers. We had 30 to start tonight. Now, all 30 started, so unfortunately not all 30 finished, but that's just part of super speedway racing. So, but and it looks like only 10 finished on the lead lap because I guess of the way everything kind of happened there at the end. But it was a great race. Great race to call. I'm not still a big fan of the new Atlanta, but I guess over time I will be. Just gonna take some time getting used. Awesome job out there tonight, Anthony, grabbing the win, bud. Do you have, of course, any other final thoughts, shout outs, thanks? Of course, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and your family. Mike's yours, bud.
No, thank you, and thank you for the Xmas shout out, which I'm going to do the same thing from OP and all the OP admins here. We like to give a shout out to everybody. Have a good, happy holiday season. Stay safe. Spend a lot of time with your families. Get all them good presents and stuff like that. And then be safe during the New Year's because we won't see each other until after the New Year's. So this will be the last time any of us talk to anybody until 2025. So it'll be a whole different ball game because all those people got resolutions and stuff they go through after New Year's.
Yeah.
So who knows what next season is going to be like? But yeah, big shout out to everybody that does show up. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Holidays, Happy New Year. If I'm missing some of them or whatnot, I apologize. But then we'll go to you guys. Big shout out, Max Speed. Everything you guys do is phenomenal. We wouldn't have the league that we have without you guys being around. So it's huge to have you guys, season in and season out, up in the booth doing the commentating stuff. You, Steven, your brother, anybody that's helped you before. I know there's been a few other people and stuff that's helped you, and I might not be able to remember them right now. But big shout out to everybody that helps with your whole organization as a broadcaster and stuff. You guys do amazing work.
All right, Anthony, I appreciate it, buddy. Always, I know Saturdays can get a little on the crazy side, but yeah, it's Saturdays.
Yes, it is.
So,
And then big shout out to all the admins for what they do, for putting up with my vision of what we've been doing for Saturdays the last a couple years now, and I hope I make everybody proud in OP trying to make what we do here not only fun but also super successful, and and I do try hard for everybody, and I know a lot of the other admins that put in the time and effort after hours and stuff. They do a lot too. So big shout out to all those guys because without them and then us, a lot of this wouldn't even be going on. And then definitely shout out to my teammates. Mark stuck with me there at the end, so big shout out to Mark for staying behind me and pushing me to the win pretty much. Jim had a good finish going and stuff, so shout out to him, Rick, the Andrews, and Cody Ober. It's good to see Cody Ober and stuff coming back and doing some racing. One of our OG guys, one of our founding OG guys.
yeah.
Always good to see them come back and do some racing. And then all the families and friends and everybody that tunes in the broadcast and watches it. If you're watching now, give it a like, thumbs up that the feed. Go back, do them all. Thumbs up them all.
Lick the like button, as Eric W. would
click
say.
the like button, yeah. And then definitely our spouses, the girlfriends, the wives, fiancés, all those that put up with a lot of stuff that we do week in, week out.
Yeah.
Taking our time away from our family and stuff to put this on for everybody and all that. Big shout out to them. We love them, and without them, a lot of us wouldn't be able to do the stuff that we do anyway. So,
Yep.
and I think I've covered everybody. Oh, and Buttkicker. Big shout out to Buttkicker. One of the best sponsors that OP has had, and they've been a part of our leagues for seasons now. So, we can't be more thankful than what we are for what Buttkicker has done and brought and what they do for us. They're an amazing company, and we look forward to a long future, hopefully, with them going forward. So, big shout out to them.
Yep, the champion receives a butt kicker. Of course, if they've already gotten a butt kicker, have received, gotten the champion and received a butt kicker, I don't think they receive another one.
No,
Yeah.
no, they give us access to one per person in the league for a championship win. So,
Yep.
But other than that, I mean, they do phenomenal.
Oh,
they keep in contact with us and with us with them and stuff, and they do go back and they do watch the broadcast and all that stuff. So it's awesome to hear that they actually, as a company, go back and actually watch our broadcasts and what we do and stuff. It's pretty phenomenal.
Right. All right. Well, now that I know that, I didn't know that. So, but now that I know that, we'll be more up to being here. Well, things do happen. Get sick, emergencies. So, but yeah, I just got to give you a hard time, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just say, thank you, bud, for doing what all you do on the backside of OP. I mean, you got your hands full as well. But you're fired until January 4th. So
Yes.
You don't have to do nothing but update the points.
Much needed break.
Yeah. So you're fired until January 4th. Have a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year, bud. Go celebrate your victory out here tonight, and we'll see you in 2025, buddy.
For sure, you too, guys, and Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas to everybody out there.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was Anthony English here, and I got to figure out why my, there it went. Okay. My Discord was acting up. All right, well, man, what a race to end 2024, but not ending the season. So, we'll kick back off January the 4th of 2025. Let's get down here to the unofficial results, finding any admin stuff they have to do here tonight. But Anthony English grabbing the win out here tonight, locking himself into the playoff picture with this win here tonight. Mark Mann going to finish there in second. Nicholas Wing third. Casey Pfeiffer will squeeze into that 4th spot after, getting into the wreck there at the end, but he did hit the line. He will finish in the top 5 and 4th. Stephen Miles in 5th. Andrew Zonto 6th. James Mayer 7th. Gabe Butler in 8th. Chris Bundy 9th. And Dave Hunt 10th. Dana Shepard at 11th. Rick Sanchez in 12th. Peter DeBorgia 13th. Craig Martin 14th. Vincente 15th. Rick Seabrand 16th. Andrew Schroeder 17th, Scott Wise in 18th, Larry Eddy 19th, and Daniel Harrington in 20th. Douglas Johnson 21st, Dustin Logston 22nd, Ron Walters 23rd, Bubba Winningham 24th, Shane Posey 25th, Ernie Williams Jr. 26th, Cody Ober 27th, Kyle Brooks 28th, Andy Brigante 29th, and Steve Rada will round it out here in that 30th spot. But again, our winner here tonight, Anthony English at Atlanta, sponsored by Shane Ward. Again, a big shout out to Shane Ward for sponsoring tonight's race. Man, what a race it was. Well, with that being said, folks, everyone have a Merry Christmas, stay safe, and a Happy New Year, and have a good night.